Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm here to talk about Riverdale season 5. So if you don't know, Riverdale season 5 started streaming this year on January 20th, 21st, something like that, but I know it was in January. And there's some things happening in Riverdale season 5 that I just don't understand anymore. Like, I'm going to be ranting in this video. It's like I'm a diehard fan, like I love Riverdale so much, but there's some things that are happening now that I just don't understand. So yeah, let's talk about these things and let's address these things, and yeah, let's get started with the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be ranting about is Jellybean being the author. So if you don't know, like towards the ending of season 4, someone in like Riverdale was making videos of people in Riverdale, making videos of them, their school, their houses, and then sending those videotapes to them. And that was very weird because like they felt like they were being watched and they just wanted to find out who was behind, you know, all those videos. And somehow it ended up being Jellybean, and I just don't understand that. Like, I don't really agree with it.
What's this about, Chuck?
Figure we should do this over drinks. Betty and I found out who's filming those videotapes. It's Jellybean.
What, is this a joke?
No.
Okay, yes, Jellybean is like Jughead's sister, and she's like young, so she's supposed to be like, you know, playing with her friends, or she's supposed to be like quiet, and she's not like a character that you would think would do something like that, but she ended up being the one behind those videos. And the excuse that they gave, because to me that's not your reason, that was an excuse, was that Jellybean did all those because she wanted to make up like a mystery, and she wanted to keep her brother in Riverdale, which is Jughead. So basically she thought that, oh, if she like, you know, creates like a mystery, Jughead will stay in Riverdale longer and then he won't like leave to college as fast. And which, I mean, that reason, not a reason, an excuse. Okay, that excuse is understandable, like, you know, a sister doesn't want her brother to leave, but even then still it just feels so easy. Like after all the hype, everything, like, you know, I was like, because I just felt like it was, they hyped like the whole videotape stuff. It was so hyped up. I expected that it would be someone like really, someone that was worth the hype, but it just ended up being Jellybean, and to me that just fell flat. Like, why? It just wasn't, it wasn't it. I just feel like it was someone else that was supposed to be the original author. So maybe what's her name, I think it was supposed to be Ethel Muggs, or someone, just someone like that, someone like her, not Jellybean. But anyways, Jellybean is the author, so whatever. And also because if you know, what Jughead's father is like no longer on the show, he left the show. So I think that the reason why Jellybean ended up being the author was because Jughead's father was leaving, so they decided to like do it that way, so that like, you know, Jellybean will end up being the author, and then father will be like, okay, Jellybean, we have to go, and then that way he's able to like leave the show, and then you understand. Anyways, but yeah, Jellybean was not supposed to be the author. That one I know. She was not supposed to be the one making those videos and just doing all those shady things with her friends. It just feels so easy. That kind of excuse is that, it's just, it feels very unbelievable. It just feels like something that they thought about last minute. Like, I'm not going to lie, a very last minute plot twist or plot hole, whatever. But yeah, that's that. Okay, so the second thing I'm going to be ranting about is Cheryl Blossom's time jump. Now this one I'm ready. So they skipped that whole college and, you know, post-grad life, and then 7 years later they showed the characters again, and the time jump is very annoying, particularly because of what they did to Cheryl. So in after they graduated from high school, we learned that Cheryl decided not to go to college, and that was because she wanted to like focus on like the Blossom family's business, which I understand. I mean, it's a very good reason. She wanted to like revive the Blossom name, get their maple syrup business running, and just, you know, start up things, you know, after all the drama that has happened in their family. But then 7 years later, I expected to see Cheryl like with a thriving maple syrup business. You know, I just expected more, but then I learned that she had spent the last 7 years in her home. Like, she hasn't left Thornhill, or is it Tessel House? Or Thornhill, whichever one. She hasn't left her home. Like, can you guys just imagine?
I'm so happy to hear that, but it's not nearly enough. The Blossom curse runs deep. I'm doomed to a life of unhappiness.
You think you're cursed?
Beloved TT,
Like, it just doesn't feel fair. Like, you know, they gave everyone like really good stuff. Like for example, Betty is training with the FBI. She went to college. Jughead went to college. He's an author, but like he's struggling, but at least he's an author. He's a published author. Archie joined the Navy, or is it the Army? One of them. But anyways, and who again? Veronica got married, and she also went to college, and she's also a businesswoman. Kevin, Tony, everyone is like doing something, but Cheryl, of all people, Cheryl's like a very strong character that I expected that like should have a lot more to bring to the table, like the whole time jump, and it would be nice to, you know, see how she really like grew up, but they just messed her up. Like, I feel like they did her dirty. Yes, they did her dirty. Yeah, because Cheryl spending the last 7 years in her home, that doesn't make sense, and that's very annoying. Maybe things will change on later on, you know, but like they already ruined it, because like you can't undo what you already said. We already know that Cheryl has spent the last 7 years in her home, so we can't really undo that. You know, maybe in the future her character will like, you know, do more stuff or get more screen time, but for now the only thing we know is that she spends all day painting. Also, when did Cheryl start painting? Like, when did she start painting? All of a sudden she's an artist. Anyways, yeah, moving on to the third and last thing. The third and final thing that is annoying me about this Riverdale season 5 is the whole Barchie content. And if you don't know what Barchie means, Barchie stands for Betty and Archie.
You didn't feel anything, did you?
I can't stop thinking about you, Betty. I've tried, but it's impossible.
I wanted to share something with you. It's a song.
And apparently they're not like friends with benefits, because they're not dating, so but they're hooking up, so they're like friends with benefits. Anyways, in the previous season, the couple dynamic was like, you know, Veronica and Archie, they were couples, and then Betty and Jughead were couples, which made sense. Like, I love it that way. But you know that before, like I think in the first episode of season 1, Betty was like, she wanted to like date Archie, and then Archie said he was too good for her, and you know, the whole drama, and then she ended up with Jughead. But I felt like they, like, even though they like didn't date, they always like had feelings for each other. And then the writer decided, okay, this is a nice time to, you know, really develop these Archie and Betty feelings.
Well, in the meantime, maybe I can distract you. Tonight, my new roommate's working at Bob's.
That's too risky. And it's not like we can go to my house with my mom and the twins.
We're in our 20s. It's supposed to be easier to find places to hook up, not harder.
Wait, I actually think I have a crazy idea.
And I mean, well, yes, they're adults now, they're in their 20s, you know, more in high school, so they can do whatever they want, but it just doesn't feel right. Like, it just, I'm not okay with it, even because I'm used to Betty and Jughead and Archie and Veronica, but like seeing Betty and Archie now together just irritates me. Like, I hate it. And some people like it. Like, I'm like, how? Even on Twitter, you see them posting Barchie. I'm like, how do you guys love Barchie? Like, why? Just give me one sensible reason why. Let me tell you why. Betty and Jughead are good together because I just feel like they match each other, like their personalities. Like, Jughead is like kind of weird, he's like they're both investigators, and their personalities really match. While Archie and Veronica, they match too in their own way. So yeah, I don't like Barchie, I like Bughead. I like Bughead. And what's Veronica and Archie's one? Is it Varchie? I like Varchie and Bughead, no Barchie, okay? But yeah, I'm not really in control of that, so I feel like if the writers or the producers want to keep giving us Barchie content, then, you know, what can I do? I'm just a fan. Anyways, I think this is the end of the video. So yeah, I'm even going to watch Riverdale like maybe this night or tomorrow, because they just posted a new episode, and yes, Riverdale is streaming free on the CW. You can watch it. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about Riverdale season 5 or Riverdale as a whole in the comment section. I will see you in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And yeah, bye.